just kind of telling us that after the last couple of games, you're like, hey, we're gonna get together, have a dinner, and like just kind of go over things. Just I guess, what prompted you to do it, and like how do you think that's gonna kind of help this get you guys just kind of move forward here?
Yeah, when you have games like we just had, guys can get down. You can get, confidence can go up and down with stuff like that, and it's the perfect time to just bring it all back together in perspective, like who we want to be, like what we want to accomplish on the court, like how we can be better as a team, as players, but also just like it's okay to like eat and like enjoy each other and watch other basketball games and talk basketball and not be all about business all the time. So sometimes you need that, and this team we play hard. We've been trying to do the right things. We fell short on about 7 or 8 minutes of real game time that have cost us games, and I think that getting together will help just our mindset and just kind of recharge on who we want to be and how we want to approach going forward.
Julius was saying like he just sensed that there was just a lack of energy or difference in the last couple. Did you feel that too? Was there something that just changed? Maybe even down the stretch of just energy and spirit a little bit that needed to kind of be recalibrated.
Yeah, I think it was just an inconsistency. I think we had times where we had a lot of energy. There were moments in games where we just lacked it for whatever reason. I think a lot of times guys, later in games, guys get fatigued and we start to lose our minds for whatever reason, and we just can't get to that point. And I think that's what we're trying to stay away from, because for the majority of most games, I think we do the right things, where we have the right mindset. But when it matters most, in the fourth quarter, late game, when you have leads, understanding time to score, your awareness has to jump up a whole bunch. So that's something that we're just all trying to be cognizant of.
You guys had, obviously, you were going through trying to figure things out November, December last year. A lot of discussion, a lot of trying to figure some things out. How do you maybe lean on that experiences with a lot of the same people here to what you're going through?
Yeah. Well, I think having that experience of last season and seasons before, where you maybe don't start the way you want to, or you let a few games off, go early in the season, but then understand that, it's a long, long season. This is just a portion of it, in which we can, find ourselves in a bunch of different ways individually, as a team. We've got a long road to go. We're not the team that we're going to be in April, and we just got to continue to build the consistent habits so that, we understand that we'll get there if we continue to just lock in on the small details and the easy plays and the things that can make us a better team going forward. And this necessarily mean the result will happen tonight or tomorrow night, but you just have to stay consistent with that mindset. And I think that's what we did last season to get us out of it.
You guys pride yourselves on open, honest communication without feelings getting in the way. Was last night a good example of that? Able to say some things, get things off your chest?
Well, yeah, I think so. We've been good with it all year, honestly, and even at dinner, things that we say at dinner are things we say in the locker room or at timeouts or on the phone talking to each other individually, whatever it may be. So guys are obviously handle things differently. Personalities are different, but all accept accountability and what we have to do to get better as a team and what we have to do individually to make the team better.
You've been in a lot of big moments late in games. Is there sort of a trick you have to not letting the game speed you up? Like at the end of these last two games, probably going to see it tonight against OKC, in terms of just not turning the ball over and not rushing and kind of having that snowball into turnovers.
Yeah. Honestly, I've always valued every possession, individually. So it's, for me, it doesn't matter if it's fourth quarter, first quarter, second quarter. I've always kind of valued the ball. So late games, I just understand, time to score really well. I understand when we get a stop, all right, they got to foul. They don't have to foul, or we have to get it over, or they're going to trap. Just understanding what teams may present to you, and it makes the game easier when I'm kind of already have a premeditated thought going into it, and I'm trying to get that to the other guys as well, to understand the game as much as you can, late game especially. Understand that being down 4 and them going to the free throw line doesn't mean the game is over with 15 seconds. We still have plenty of time to make plays and win games. So that's just how I approach it.
What's kind of answerable in situations like this? Is he sitting back, listening to you guys? Is he part of kind of the leadership? Or kind of how does he think of the Knicks during a moment like this or differently?
Yeah, I mean he's active and involved as well. Obviously the vets more so than anybody kind of put on the thing, and obviously we need the leadership from him and his voice and all the things that he says to us and wants for us and challenges us with. We respect and accept just like anybody else. So he's getting better and better at it. And I think he's kind of growing into that role.